Then in Truth by Frank Park. There were cars in front of the house, 4 of them. Clifford does look at across the lawn and headed for the back steps, but not soon enough. The door of a big red car opened and a woman came rushing after him. She was a little person, smaller even than Clifford himself, but she was fast. She reached him just as he was getting through the hedge. "You are Mr. Oslo, aren't you?" she said. She pulled out a little book and a pencil and held them under his nose. "I've been trying to get her autograph all week," she explained. "I want you to get it more for me, and just drop the book in a mailbox. It's stamped and the address is on it." And then she was gone, and Clifford was standing there holding the book and a pencil in his hand. He put the autograph book in his pocket and hurried up the steps. There was a lot of noise coming from the living room, several male voices, a strange woman's voices, breaking their note and then rising above the noise, and Julia's voice rising above the noise, clear and kindly and very sure. "Yes," she was saying, "and I'm very glad, and the people have been very generous to me." She sounded tired, and Clifford leaned against the wall while they finished the sandwich and the beer. He left the empty bottle on the table, turned off the kitchen light, and passed easily on the hall door. A man grabbed him by the arm and pushed him along the hall and into the parlor. "Here he is," somebody shouted, "and here's Mr. Oslo." There were a dozen people there, all with notebooks and buzzy pens. Julie was in the big chair by the fireplace, looking plumper than usual in her new green dress. She smiled at him affectionately, but it seemed to him a little distantly. He noticed that breach in her glance many times lately. He hoped that it wasn't superiority, but he was afraid that it was. "Hello, Clifford," she said. "Hello, Julia," he answered. He didn't get a chance to get over and kiss her. A reporter had him right against the wall. How did it seem to go to bed a teller at the gas company and to wake up the husband of a best-selling novelist? Excellent, he told him. Was he going to give up his job? No, he wasn't. Had he heard the news that Welcome Tomorrow was going to be translated into Turkish? Yes? No, he hadn't. And then the woman came over. The one whose voice he had heard back in the kitchen where he wished he stayed. And the woman repeated the question. Clifford knew that he wanted to say, "I liked it very much," he wanted to say and then run. But they wouldn't let him run. They had to make him stay and ask him more questions. And there a copy on the desk by the door. Clifford grabbed it and raced for the front stairs. And in the end, but Clifford kept on smiling. Then he reached into his pocket and brought out the autograph book and the pencil that had been forced on him on his way home. "Sign here," he instructed.